Hey. Back in there, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it.
All right, good morning, YouTube. We're out here at Little Sahara, Labor Day weekend. We're gonna do a little video of all the little sights of Little Sahara. So we kind of did one on where to camp and stuff previously. We're gonna do one just around Sand Mountain here, some things you can see. So we're starting here at Sand Mountain. As you can see here in the background, what we're staring at, I call, now a lot of these names are stuff maybe our groups learned to name them, may not be what everybody calls them, but we call this in front of me the backside of Sand Mountain. Sand Mountain's over to the left is the face. We'll kind of go by there, but this is the backside. This is what we consider the backside anyhow. So we're gonna start here, make our way around the mountain, looking at different spots that people tend to go to here at Little Sahara. Yeah, behind me here is the face of Sand Mountain. And to the left of the face is what they call the fingers. These little troughs going up are the fingers, and they're probably one of the steeper hills out here. But people just race up this a lot during the day when it's busy on a holiday weekend especially, or it's kind of does become a hangout. But yeah, this is Sand Mountain itself, the face of Sand Mountain. So now we're gonna head out around towards the back side of Sand Mountain, where we actually go on the other side of the mountain, where most of the duning happens, most of the bowls and stuff is back there. So we're gonna head back that way. This is one of the transitions over to the mountain. There's one over there too. There's a couple further down too. But the scary part about this one is people coming up the other side, you can't see them at all. So this one is a little scary. You gotta really watch and be careful as you're coming over here. And it's getting to be quite rocky at the top, but so is the other one. They're both rocks. You just gotta slow down and try your best not to chew up paddle tires. All right, well, we're coming up on here, we call the China Wall. Just the first big wall of dunes as you come into the backside. So yeah, I don't know if it's a technical name for it. That's what we call it, is the China Wall. Okay, so like I said, we call this the China Wall. Again, you got to be careful. When it's busy, everybody's coming from every which direction here. So as you take off from this side, you can't see the people coming around here. So you gotta be really careful. As we transition, the next thing we're gonna go look at is right up here. And they call that Sunset Ridge. And on the evenings, especially on busy weekends, that is packed with people. And it can be quite the show. People trying to climb, it's a fairly steep hill. You get a lot of people trying to climb it with two people on a four-wheeler or something. And anyway, this gets pretty busy in the evenings on a holiday weekend for sure. Off weekends, it even gets people up there. They just come up in the evening and watch the sun go down. Kind of cool. People start even hanging out at the base of it. So it's kind of a fun spot, but it does get kind of crazy. All right, so we're up here on top of Sunset Ridge. This is where people will line up and just kind of hang out, watch the sun go down. As you can see, it's about the best view around here at these dunes. You can see most of this. This is all considered the backside. This is where most people come out and dune. It's the only spot there's any bowls or anything like that. Actually, the wind blew yesterday, kind of rain, but it looks like it's pretty smooth. It's pretty crazy. Nobody's out here yet. but it's early. Normally I wouldn't be up this early myself. Okay, now we're gonna head down Sunset Ridge, transition into some of the main kind of bowls, and then we'll hit a few other sites along the way. All right, this is the infamous spider tree. It's kind of cool. This is a real big gathering spot too. People come hang out here. As you can see, there's a little box with stuff in it. Unfortunately, right now it looks pretty good. Sometimes there's a lot of garbage here, so if you come here, don't leave your garbage, but it's kind of a cool hangout spot. This tree is pretty well known. You can go over to Jericho Specialties and they even make a t-shirt. It's got spider tree on it, so kind of cool. This is also a pretty easy ride to get here. If you have little kids or something, it's pretty much just the whoop-de-doo trail, no big hills or passes to get over. So it's pretty easy to get here if you want to come and ride a lot of these little trails through the trees and stuff. It's kind of a fun area for the kids. Up here on the top of Sand Mountain, where you can look over and see the backside where we just came from, the China Wall over here, kind of the left, Sunset Ridge. We can see some of that from here. We got clear out in the distance, straight out is a thing called IPP. It's out of the city of Delta. But then you can scroll around here, see all the camps. We're sitting on the top of, say, like more where the fingers would be of Sand Mountain right now. But for Labor Day, it's not that busy. Usually it's really hard to find a spot on Labor Day weekend. So I don't know, we've had a chance of rain, which maybe has deterred some people, but usually we get a little bit of a bigger crowd. That's all right though, we'll take it. As you can see, the camps There's basically 3 main loops. We can see 2 of them pretty good here. The end one you can't see, and then there's just camping all in between it. It's all boondocking, no hookups. We've talked about that in a previous video more, but yeah, it's first come, first serve. You can't reserve anything out here. You just come get you a spot, make a circle with your group, or whatever you want to do. Here we're coming up on Vendor Row. We got Vendor Row here. These guys are here every holiday weekend, but a lot of the time in the spring and the fall, most of these guys are here on the weekends. So have anything from food to parts, t-shirts, ice, a lot of your needs. Anything you need there, they can get. They actually have quite a bit of stuff. Okay, right up on the other side of this little hill, there's a little monument somebody's made, a little bench. So we're gonna go up there. This is kind of be more on the north end of the dunes. So we're gonna go check it out. Okay, we're here at this bench. It's kind of cool. These guys made a monument for this person. Done a real nice job of it. I know this has made different transitions over the years. Didn't used to have this platform and whatnot on it. It's kind of cool to see that. But yeah, there's just a little trail. It's kind of rocky up here, but you can come up either side of the little mountain here. The backside we came up is a little bit wider for the dune buggy, but so you can see down here is a narrower trail. It's kind of cool. It's somewhere for people to come hang out. But yeah, it's even a little bit of shade here. It's kind of nice. Okay, this spot is a spot we call The Hill. No one else will probably know this. It's kind of our group has made the name for this, but this hill did not have these lanes going up through it. It was just all shrubbery. And years ago, or there might have been like a small single track up it where a dirt bike gone up it or something, but we took our buggies up that hill, and it's transitioned into multiple lanes up it. But it's a tough climb. You can't get any run at it. This end one you can a little bit, but these ones over here, there's not much transition to climbing, so can't get no speed up. So it's kind of a fun, challenging little spot that we've had a lot of fun on over the years. So basically the bench we were just at is just over the hill here. You can almost see it. So we're just right over from that bench, heading around to go around the backside of Sand Mountain. So there's just another little trail that makes its way around, and we end up out back from the opposite direction we were earlier. northwest corner of the dunes, at least Sand Mountain area. We're looking out onto the backside where all the bowls are. This hill behind us, we've nicknamed roller coaster. I can't tell you why, but I don't really know why I got that name, but that's what we've always just called this roller coaster. But again, this is the main part of the dunes where everybody goes out dooning. Earlier we were on the opposite side. We were more on the south end. There's a lot of shrubbery on these dunes. They don't get ridden as much, but there's still some fun little dunes out here. They tend to be smoother, but they're just not as big and wide open in this corner of them anyhow. As you head south, they do get better. So this area here is what we've nicknamed Pepsi Bowl. It's just we've named it that, but kind of a fun little bowl. You can really get scooting along the bottom here. Sometimes this transition, when it's just right, you can ride a wheelie off it if you have enough power, which I don't.
We're gonna need a faster car.
There he goes.
The V8s can. It's a lot of fun to watch. But this is a good fun area out here on the backside. I hope you guys have enjoyed our video of Little Sahara. We really enjoy these dunes. We're lucky to only live about an hour away, so we come here quite often. I've been to Glamis, I've been to Dumont, been to Idaho, we've been to Coral Pink, we've been to a lot of the dunes around here. These, you know, to me, nothing compares to Idaho. There's not near as much acreage as Glamis, but they're still a lot of fun. So if you're interested in coming and giving them a shot, I'd say it's worth a try to come out here and give these dunes a try. They're not huge, but they're a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and if you think about it, like and subscribe.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that on. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going?
Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They
I
loving that
said, baby,
swag.
nah, I'm Matic now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns just like a wedding.